Welcome everyone to my new video on YouTube. Today we'll be talking about the sport of professional boxing and we are going to take a look at my own list of the top 5 professional boxers, in my humble opinion, that never managed to win a world title. So let us start with number 5. We got Emmanuel Augustus, in my opinion, the best journeyman in the history of the sport. He faced top level opposition in his career. Back in 2001, his fight against Mickey Ward was voted as the fight of the year by ESPN. And let us not forget that the great Floyd Mayweather once made a statement that Augustus is the toughest opponent he has faced in his career. If he had some better promotion and a valuable management team, I am confident that Emmanuel Augustus would have gotten a shot to challenge for the world title. So, on number 4, we got another pro boxer that fought in the light welterweight division, just like Emmanuel Augustus, and he's the great Irish American boxer Mickey Ward, known for his outstanding fighting trilogy against the late great world champ Arturo Gatti, as well as having an iron chin and being one of the best body punchers in the history of the sport, in my opinion. Mickey Ward had, unfortunately, just one chance to challenge for a world title, a major world title, because he won the WBU minor world title in the year 2000. That was for the IBF title against James Lilia, and he lost through a technical knockout in 3 rounds. But I'm confident that if Mickey Ward had also a better team to support him when it comes to promotion and management, he would have gotten a lot more chances to challenge for a major world title, and he definitely had a great potential to become a world champion. Number 3 on the list, we have the legendary Canadian boxer George Chuvalo, that fought in the heavyweight division back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, a 2-time world title challenger. He faced legendary figures in the sport such as Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, and George Foreman. And in 93 bouts, he was never knocked down in his career. By far, the boxer with the greatest chin in the history of the sport. Number 2 on my list, we got Benny Briscoe. He fought in 4 different divisions from the 60s till the early 80s. He faced some world-class opponents for a world title, such as Carlos Monzon from Argentina and Rodrigo Valdez from Colombia. He was known for his aggressiveness in the ring, having an iron jaw, being able to resist a lot of punishment. Without a doubt, he was very unlucky that he never managed to win a world title. He was given the opportunity to fight for a world title 3 times, but who said that the sport of boxing is one of the fairest sports in the world. And finally, number 1 on my list is Luis Angel Firpo, a legendary figure for the Latin American sporting culture. He was the first Latin American boxer from Argentina to challenge for the world title back in 1923 in New York against the legendary Jack Dempsey. He was knocked down 7 times in one round, and then he managed to send Dempsey out of the ring. One of the most memorable boxing fights ever, and he lost through knockout, since through a miracle Dempsey managed to come back in the ring and knock him out. But Luis Angel Firpo, during that era, in the early 20th century, was a phenomenon for Latin American sport. He had one team named after him in El Salvador, one football team. And let us not forget that during the early 20th century, Latin America was struggling to somehow manage to leave behind colonialism and starting to develop little by little most of the countries there. I am confident that if Luis Angel Firpo had settled in the US after his fight against Dempsey, he would have had other shots for becoming world champion, but he came back to Argentina. Then he also had some fights again in the US, but without a doubt, he's a legendary figure, as I said before. And if the team of Jack Dempsey had decided, or other promoters in the US, to invest money on him, he would have definitely become a world champion during that era. So that was for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed my video. Looking forward to your comments and your opinions. See you soon with a next upcoming sport video. Goodbye for now.